Hey, what's up guys? It's been a while since I've picked up the camera and filmed, so I'm back to being that shy, awkward version of me that's not really used to this so much. But I have some news for you guys. There's been a reason why I haven't been filming lately, even though I really want to. And there's even a specific reason why I am back home in my room right now, as you can see. So, a lot has been going on these past few months. I don't really want to delve into it, but I have reached a decision for myself, and I've been thinking about this decision a lot. I'm pretty sure you guys can assume what I'm about to lead up to or get into here. It was kind of a hard decision, but not really. And honestly, that's all I'm here to talk about today is why am I back home, what's next for me, and yeah. So if you guys haven't guessed it already, then, well, let me be the first to tell you, and only person to tell you actually, that I have officially dropped out of college. And I wasn't even sure if, well, actually I was sure that I was going to tell you guys because it would have been weird to keep on filming at home and you guys just assuming. But yeah, honestly I was a little embarrassed about my decision at first, just because you guys know I went to UT Austin, and it's such a, I guess, prestigious school, and it's a great opportunity to be there, don't get me wrong, and it's a great school, but it just wasn't for me. I just got to the point where I was like, hey, why am I doing this? I don't enjoy being here much. It's classes just, I don't know, were boring to me. I had to keep on forcing myself to be there. And Houston is just home. My first year at Austin, pretty not bad, pretty great. I loved being there and it felt amazing. And then we got to the second semester of my freshman year, and I was like, dang, I'm thinking about dropping out. It was a joke at first, but now I'm really thinking about it. I think it's something that I really want to do, and and then over the course of the summer, I just thought I got the break that I needed and that I could return to school. But as summer recently came to an end, I was in a car accident, and I don't know if you guys believe in signs or anything, but I believe in signs, and the car accident was just not the only sign that I had of how I shouldn't return to school for the following year, but that was one of the major ones. And despite the car accident, I returned to school anyway. I decided to follow through with it, and boom, first, when I moved back, I absolutely hate it. It's just, my living situation wasn't the best. It wasn't the worst by any means, but it wasn't the best either. Just not an environment that I could find myself thriving in. And that, combined with the fact that I didn't want to be in school and I had to force myself to be there to do the work, and Chinese and my film class, which is my major, I hated all the classes I was taking, and I just thought to myself, why am I here? What is being here doing for me? Yeah, I get the degree, but is it worth it to me at the end of the day? And I just took all of that as another sign of me, dang, I should have dropped out. I should have dropped out when I wanted to. I knew that I've been thinking about it for a while and that I never stopped thinking about it. And so, after really going into deep thought about it these past few weeks, this past month, I decided, or it just got to the point really where I was like, I can't do this anymore. It's mentally draining for me to be here, physically and emotionally as well. And I know that dropping out is the best decision for me and moving back home permanently. Not only is it better for me financially, but mentally and physically, it was the best decision as well. Now, had I not had a plan after I dropped out, I wouldn't have dropped out. But if any of you are listening and you are thinking about dropping out, if you truly think it's the best decision for you and you have a plan, by all means, I say go for it. I mean, I'm not really one to talk or to tell you, but if you are looking for a sign, just like I was looking for a sign, that should be the only sign you need, right? But I don't know. That, among other things, of course, factored into my decision of dropping out permanently. And, of course, I do have a plan. I am currently going back to work, and, of course, YouTube is something I really want to hone in and focus on because that's what I'm passionate about. And I don't think I need a degree for somebody to tell me that, or teach me, I guess I should say, how to do YouTube, because you just put the camera on and if you talk and people like you and like what you're doing and the content that you're producing, then that's all you need. It's not like you can really be taught that in a sense. And so, yeah, I dropped out, and it's been, I guess I want to say, a week since I have dropped out, and I feel, honestly, stressful, yeah, because I do have to worry about making money and going back to work, but I do feel that this is still 100% the better option for me, the best option for me, and I'm willing to take that risk. And yeah, I feel stress-free. Like, when I dropped out of school, I just want to let you guys know, it felt like a rock or burden had been lifted off my shoulders, and I just felt a sense of relief. I just honestly really hated school, and I just couldn't bear to be there anymore. I couldn't thug it out for another semester, another year, another, 2 more years, I guess, however long it took to finish the degree. And the degree just wasn't worth it for me. I was trying to find other options to make that degree seem worth it for me. And I know, personally, for a fact that if I had chosen to stay in Austin to finish out either the semester or even the full year, I wouldn't be the same anymore. And for me, mental health means a lot to me. I don't know about you guys, but mental health is like number 1, number 2 to me. And it's like, what is your mental... Well, let me preface by saying... Well, not preface. Let me just say this. I once heard a YouTuber that I like say, what is your mental health worth to you? And ever since she said that, it really stuck with me. And to be honest with you guys, my mental health is worth everything in the world to me, because if I don't have it, if I'm not mentally okay, I won't be okay regardless of like where I am financially, or I guess physically as well. And so I know this may be the unconventional approach for so many of you guys, because we grew up, especially if you're Asian too, we grew up being taught that education is number one. You definitely have to finish high school, and you definitely have to finish college and go to college nonetheless. And so dropping out was not an easy decision, but thankfully I have the support of my dad, and when he told me that it was okay and that as long as I know what I want to do and am taking steps to get to where I want to be, then it's okay. And when he told me that it was okay, that meant everything in the world to me, because Asian parents don't really support you in these type of decisions. It's not really normal for them to condone you dropping out of college or not even going to college. And once he gave me the okay, that was really all I needed, because the reason I went away to college, to UT in the first place, was partly because of me. I wanted to be there. I thought it was a great school, and I thought it was what I wanted, but also for him, so I could give him the life that he deserves and provide him with everything he needs and wants. But honestly, I'm saying honestly a lot, but anyway, it's just no longer for me. And I feel strongly in my decision. Was whatever, a little embarrassed about the fact that I did drop out, and I didn't want to tell anybody, so some of you guys, my friends, may not even know that I'm doing this until you watch this video, or until I tell you personally, because, most people think, like, why would you want to drop out of UT or of college nonetheless, and especially UT because it's a great school. And I get that. I completely get that. It may seem like a dumb decision. I can't even think of the words to describe it. Like I said, unconventional, but what I want out of life itself is unconventional, and I think, or no, not even think, I know that this is the path for me. This is the path that I have to take, and that I will be successful regardless of what happens, because I know that I'm making the right decisions to get me to where I want to be. And dropping out is that first step in the right direction for me. I just thought, or I feel like school was holding me back from doing what I really wanted to do. And taking time to study, I didn't even film. The number one thing that I wanted to do, I wasn't even able to do because of school. And also, financially, UT is expensive, and I need to be able to provide for myself and help out. I don't really want to dive into that on the internet and tell you guys, but yeah, so I decided to move back home, and now I am currently getting a job in the works of working, just waiting to start, and I'm going to be filming YouTube, of course. I aim on releasing videos weekly. I'm just in a transition period right now, so of course it's going to take time, and of course, I'm always going to prioritize myself, but I guess that's all there really is to say. And whether you support me or not, it doesn't really matter to me, because my closest friends know, and I know that they'll support me regardless, and my dad and my girlfriend. So sometimes I'm really spiritual, you guys. I don't know if you guys know this about me. I'm not very public about it, but I am very spiritual. And I believe that the universe or God or whatever you believe is out there, a higher power, so to say, will make you so uncomfortable in the situation that you're in until you force yourself to change and do what's actually right for you. Ergo, me and my dropping out situation, I felt that the universe was making me so uncomfortable in Austin and giving me so many signs that I had just been ignoring until the point where I finally had enough, and now I feel that I'm moving in the right direction, and I'm honestly doing so much better now than I was in school. I could do it, don't get me wrong, but it's just not something that I want to do. And so I guess my message to you guys is that, take it with a grain of salt, take it or leave it. Please, 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 listen. Just really listen and think about what is right for you. I'm not telling you guys to drop out or anything, but if you're anything like me and you feel like you just hate life, or like, why are you here, why are you doing this, just maybe actually go for what you really want if you are able to take that risk. I know that taking that risk is huge, and luckily for me, I was partially able, not partially, but I was able to take that risk of dropping out. And I know not everybody's situation is like that, so do what you can while you can, but yeah, do what you want, because life is so short, and you shouldn't waste it doing something that you don't want to do, that you hate doing. Like, if you truly feel deep down inside that it's not right for you, then it's not right for you, because I will tell you guys that when something feels right, when something is right, it'll feel so right for you. And that's all I really have to say. I've dropped out, and yeah, I'm moving on to the next chapter of my life, and you guys will be seeing more videos from me. That's all I can say. So thank you guys for watching, thank you guys for listening, and hopefully I will see you guys again in the next video. So yeah, toodles, and I guess I wish you guys the best for now. Until next time.